Whitesnake, Lady Luck. It's a CVT guitar lesson for Kevin. Kevin, I almost messed up because there's Sweet Lady Luck, 2 different songs. And that's the one that popped up first, and then I was like, then I found the other one. So I know this is the one you wanted. Older stuff from Whitesnake. This is really cool. Standard tuning in this, you wanted the whole rhythm, minus the solo. And coming in at 0 seconds in, section 1. We're going to go 3rd fret A, 1st fret A, palm mute, down up. Into a G5 power chord. Once again, this one is standard. I know your last one, Kiss, was flat. So, and then go 3E, 3A, and 2D. If you get stuck on the fingering, Kevin, just look in the tabs. You don't have to follow that same fingering. Sometimes it's the only way that makes sense, but sometimes things are optional. This chord is really the only way that makes sense. And then 1st finger, 3rd fret on the E. We're going to now palm mute down up into the G5 power chord, which is 3E, 5A. It's like a triplet. So we have, and then right back to the C with the G bass. 3E, 3A, 2D. Strum, strum. One of them you do a quick rest, the secondary one rings. And then again. Section 2 comes in 10 seconds in. And some pretty cool stuff in here. It's power chords, but we've got some other chords going on too. 3E, 5A, so it's a G5 power chord. 1, 2, rest, 1, 2, 3, rest. And then hit it again, but transition to a C5. Just take what you're doing and drop it down 1 string, 3A, 5D, and hit that twice. Rest, hit it again. So, this is kind of cool here. They call it percussive playing is my word for it, but it's a F5, 1E, 3A. Go down, and then relieve the pressure, and I like to bring a couple fingers down, depending on how many you're using for your power chord. But you're going to go mute down up on the top 2 or 3 strings. Then right back to the F5. Right back to the G5 power chord. You're starting it over at that point, up to, in other words, starting over. Now it's going to change. You're going to hit that C5 one more time. C with the E bass, open E, 3A, 2D, open G, 1B. And then 3A, you're already there. 3D with the pinky, open G, 1B. So, and then, as if you're starting over again, 3E, 5A, twice rest, 3 times rest. And then you're going to hit it one more time, transitioning to a C5 with a G bass, which is a barred 3rd fret EA, and then 5th fret D and G, which you can bar that with a pinky, 3rd finger, use 2 fingers, doesn't matter. That's where it's kind of optional. 2 times rest, hit it again. And then this one we're going to go 3rd fret E, A, and D with middle, 3rd, and 4th finger. It's a suspended resolving to a major, so 3-3-3 to 3-3-2. And then 3A, 3D, open G, 1B. So I think we did this one earlier. Yeah, we did. So strum, and then remove your pinky, go to 2D, so now it's a C major. Strum, 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 lift the middle finger, and bring the middle finger back down. So the melody line in there is, but all the surrounding notes are the same. So, alright. Alright, that's it for that section. Section 3 comes in at 28 seconds in. I believe this is the chorus. Very deep purple, kind of. Let's see, hold on. That's what we're going to break down now. Believe it or not, these are still power chords, but they're inverted. 5th fret A and D, I like to use 3rd finger on this as a bar. Then 3rd fret with the index, A and D, and back to 5th fret A and D. 1st fret, bar the, or 1st finger, bar the 3rd fret on the D, G, and B. Go twice. 5th fret, same thing. So you have. Then back to the beginning, but we're gonna vibrato the end. 5, 3, 5, A, D, and G. Again, if you can't vibrato those, no biggie, Kevin. They're doing it, but those are little things. Barred 3rd fret, D, G, and B twice. 5th fret, same thing. And that's it for that section. Then 40-second timestamp, we hit some repeats. Another timestamp, 1:09 in. And you'll see in the 1:09 timestamp, Kevin, it'll say section 1 2 times, second time no star. In place of that star, we're going to go 3rd fret on the E string up top, middle finger, 3rd fret A, 3rd finger, and 2nd fret D, 1st finger. We used this chord earlier, but palm mute down up on the top string only, and then down strum those 3 strings without palm muting. So it's, and then back to a G5 power chord, 3E, 5A. So it's, we have. And that's just gonna kind of ring out for a bit. From there we can go to page 3, and this is actually, except you don't want to unplug your guitar. It's not a solo. It's kind of like pre-solo, but this is what you would want to do even if you're rhythm. It goes. So we're going to go 7G, slide to 12, and then 10G vibrato. If you can't get the vibratos, it's fine. Do work towards them, especially on single strings. So we have. And then we're going to go 10, slide to 17 on the G, to 15G vibrato. So that would be, hold on, I lost my spot. 10 to 17 to 15. 17 slide, and then start it over. 7 slide to 12 to 10 vibrato. Next line down, 10 slide to 17, 15 vibrato. It's almost a repeat, except we don't slide off the 17 next. So. See? From there, hold on, it's easy to get lost because there's a lot of the same notes here. And then start it over, 7 to 12, to 10, 10 to 17 to 15, vibrato, 17 slide. So that's almost like kind of starting that part over. And then 12, pull 10 on the G. So we're going to pick the 12th fret. I'd use 3rd finger on this and pull off to the 10th fret on the G with the 1st finger. 12D, 10G vibrato. Pause into the 12G. And that's where that part ends. Okay. Rhythm for the solo is the last section. No, there's 2 sections left here. This comes in at 1:47. And this is a pretty cool rhythm that's happening here. It's kind of the gist of the groove there. 5s on the, these are all going to be 2 string chords. Like I said, they are power chords, just inverted. 5s to 3s. And then same thing on the D and G string. And then back to 5DG. So we have. And then 5AD to 3AD, 5DG to 3DG, with a bend. Now, that's tough to do with 2 strings if you're not used to it. Anchor your thumb and dig into the strings and pull them down. If you can't get the bend, once again, those are little added things. It's not the end of the world. What's important is that you get the rhythm correct, you know. Try and pull the song up and play along with that. Okay, and then back to the first one we did. Then this one's different. 5s on the A and D to 3s. And then it changes here. 3rd fret D and G to 5th fret A and D. You can kind of split that into 4 quarters, you know. 1 quarter. 2nd quarter. 3rd quarter, which is the same as the first one, and then the 4th. Then we'll take that concept, move it a whole step flat. We talked about this in the CVT. 2 frets back. Now we're doing same strings and everything, but 3rd fret A and D to 1st fret. It's really the exact same thing, but 2 frets down. 3, 1, D and G. So 3rd fret D and G. Okay, then our next quarter of this, 3, 1 AD to 3, 1 DG. Okay, and then start it over. And then our last quarter, 3s to 1s on the A and D, 1 DG to 3 AD. So if you, in other words, Kevin, if you get it here, which you will, just play all of that on the 3rd and 1st fret, exactly the same. All right, top of page 4. Because what you'll see is it'll say 2 times of all that. 2nd time no star. So really you'll go back and start from and then you'll cut into this, which is the top of page 4. And it's just a power chord, a C5 with the octave 3A, 5D, 5G. Once again, multiple fingerings. You can go 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 3, 1, 4, 4. Doesn't matter. Down, up, down, up. That final up, move the chord back a whole step to 1, 3, 3. Make sure you're muting string 6 so you don't get this. Especially when you're alternating, it's easy to hit the surrounding strings, so you want to make sure those are muted. Down, up, or down, up, down. And that last down, you're right back. Sounds like this. And then you'll hit the C5 again. And then one more time, slide. Pretty much it. The 215 timestamp, you know, that's self-explanatory. Section 3 one time, back to section 1 one time. Okay, there is a little altered ending here. You'll cut in at the end of section 1 one time with this. 5A, slide to 8. I'd use the middle, but you don't have to. You could use your first. 7th fret, 8, 7, E, A, 5A, 3A. 236 timestamp, section 3 one time, section 1 2 times, 2nd time no star. In place of that, bar the 3rd fret EA, and then we need the 5th fret DG. We used this once earlier. There it is. Alternate pick 3-5-3. Probably the hardest part of the whole song, being that we're primarily focusing on rhythm, but really there's no other guitar here, so I had to give you this. 3-5-3 G, and then 5-D-A. I would straight alternate that. Down, up on 3D vibrato, 5D, rest, and you're done. Oops. You could downstroke the 3D. The last 2 notes, since they're followed by a rest, you know. And that's it. Good stuff, Kevin. I'll get this one uploaded tonight for sure for you. And you got 2 sets of tabs coming tonight, so let me know if there's anything else you need. Thanks.